All right, good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Today we're going to recognize the academic achievements of some of our best and brightest. So I'm so glad to see so many beautiful faces here this morning. Family, if you're coming in, anywhere on these front two rows is reserved for y'all, so y'all just find your way to any open seat on these front two rows. But again, thank you everyone for being here today. We have friends and family in the front two rows. We also have some of our current students here this morning, some of our 10th graders who will be taking their state test this year, so I'm excited to have their classes in the room this morning. I also want to say thank you to Mr. Algie for all of his setup and work that he did to help get this nice and ready. Also thank you to Ms. Rohrbacher for being here today, our district literacy specialist, so I'm excited to see her. My name is Mr. Maddox. I'm one of the assistant principals here, and again, I'm excited to recognize these achievements this morning and to see so many people here. So at this time, I'm going to ask our inductees to join me on stage. Audience, if you will, please stand as we recognize our inductees. All right, thank you guys. You can be seated. Thank you. What's the point of having a voice if you're going to be silent in those moments you shouldn't be? This quote by Mississippi's own Angie Thomas is a fantastic representation of the students sitting on stage today. Everyone has a voice, everyone has a story, everyone has something to say, but few people have the ability to put that voice to paper. The students here in front of you have the ability to do just that. In early May 2003, every sophomore across the state of Mississippi sat down to take the Mississippi Academic Assessment Program English Language Arts test. Passing this test is a requirement of the state in order to receive a high school diploma. Unlike other state assessments, the English test has two sections, multiple choice and writing. This test requires 2 days to complete. On day one, students are required to read several passages and answer a variety of higher order thinking analysis questions based on what they've read. As you can imagine, this is mentally taxing despite having been thoroughly prepared for an entire year for some students. On day two, students are required to take the writing section of the test. The challenge here is twofold. Not only do you have to read and analyze a passage, but you also have to write an essay analyzing what you read. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you do have a time limit. And students also don't know what type of essay they'll be asked to write. It could be a narrative, it could be an informative, it could be an expository. They don't know. They just walk in and they're handed a test. They're handed a prompt. After the test is complete, the responses are sent to an official state test scorer where each essay is read multiple times and given a score of 0 through 12. Out of the 303 current juniors at Horn Lake High, so they were sophomores last year, there were only 13 students who scored a 12 out of 12. That's about 4%. As you can see, this is not an easy thing to achieve, so let's give them one more round of applause. So that's why we're here today, is to recognize that achievement and to induct them into a new thing we're doing at Horn Lake called the 12 Club. The number 12 represents their perfect score on the writing assessment last year. Now students, being a part of a club is not all about what you receive, because you are going to receive something today, but it's also about what you will contribute. In order to officially be a member of the 12 Club, you will need to help those coming behind you. So look into the audience today, students. Now I'm kind of talking to y'all. If you're on stage, look into the audience. Many of the people you see here are students who face the same challenge you faced last year. And there are many more than the ones in this room today. As a member of the 12 Club, our school needs you to take on roles of academic leadership here within these walls. You have proven that you are masters of the written word, Now, what will you do to help those coming behind you? Okay? So at this time, we're going to ask our members of the 12 Club to stand up. All 12 Club inductees at this time will recite the 12 Club membership pledge in order to officially be inducted as members. So students, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I will say thank you to my family and teachers who helped me become who I am today. I will use my talents and abilities to help other students here at Horn Lake High School. I will look for opportunities to mentor and encourage those who need it, because I am a valuable resource to this school. Y'all can be seated. Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause. So at this time, we're going to call our inductees forward to receive their awards. They're going to be given a certificate of recognition for you to, frame and put in your home, parents and family. They'll also be receiving a Horn Lake High School all-access pass to sporting events for the 2023-2024 school year. It's a kind of a ID pass like this. Students, you'll keep it in your wallet, and students, we are not making duplicates. So if you lose it, too bad. So make sure you keep up with this. This will get you into any game on campus free for the next year, okay? All right, so students, when I call your name, come receive your certificate and your pass that is on the table right there. Anaya Allen. Javion Britton. Jada Burrell. DeMarcus Crane. Lorena Davis. Tyra Ferguson. Aiden Green. Brianna Haley. Liliana Isabel Torres. Cameron Jones. Tamara Layton. Kayla Leslie. Kaylin Tucker. A special note, Kaylin Tucker is the only member of the current senior class. So give her a special round of applause. Since this is our first year doing the 12 Club, we didn't get to recognize her last year, so we wanted to make sure to celebrate her success. And finally, we have Denisha Wright. And finally, I'd like to say a special thank you to all the parents and family we have here today. Not only did you take time out of your day to come and celebrate your students, which means so much to them, but also we know that academic achievement is not something that just happens here at the school. For students to be on this stage, it requires a commitment from you guys. So I want to say thank you for all that you've done to get the students where they are today. And that officially concludes today's ceremony. Thank you all so much for coming. I appreciate the time you took out to be here today. So let's give our students one more round of applause.